Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to StoneBlock 2. It's Sticks here, and we are going to be carrying on with our Thaumcraft today. So I'm really excited to carry on with this mod, guys. So first of all, let's jump into the book and see where we are up to. Now we've done that. There's Celestial Observing, but I'm going to leave that for now. We need to do some, we've got some new research here to do that we unlocked last episode. So guys, we've made this. Now we can start getting the watered jars and things like that. So let's have a look here. So this is just stuff, I guess we just make this. Okay, cool. So let's, essentia can be stored in watered jars. Okay, so that's good. Let's void jar, brass lid brace. I don't know what does that do? We'll have to find out why that's there. And a label as well. Okay, labels. Those are probably quite handy, so we know what's in each one. So we need glass panes and slabs. Okay, so we should be able to make those, guys. Let's pull some panes out of our normal system like this. It's not like that, is it? Let's get a bunch of that and then some wood slabs. Let's just go oak for now and see what we got. Okay, apparently there is none. Do that. Get a couple of stacks of that. Okay, fantastic. Now guys, we should be able to make these if we just place that in there. And let's just weave this around like that. Okay, so that should give us a watered jar. Let's make a bunch of those. It's a bit laggy right now. I'm not sure why that is. But I've just started it up, so sometimes it's the mod pack's like this until it sort of gets into it a little bit. But I guess this is calculating all the viz that we're using as well. So we're going to need quite a few of these jars, so I'm just going to make that many for now. Okay, cool. Fantastic. That's done. Right. What is next? So we've done that. Now we can make the essentia pipes. You have not yet begun this research. Okay, let's have a look. We need these vials. Okay, so let's just work on one at a time. We've done the observation, so that's fantastic. We just need to get these things now. So a vial of Vitium essentia. Okay, let's look that up and see if we can make that, because I don't know how. Vial of... So these are all the different files. Let's just see. They're probably made in a very similar way. So we need to make the vials, yes. But then what? How do we get the essentia into these things? Okay, you know what? It probably says on the page here. So I can transport essentia around in jars and flasks, but that is not useful for large-scale alchemical operations. The obvious answer is to transport essentia with pipes or tubes. But due to its volatile nature, no mundane pipe will be able to transport it. I should gather some exotic essentia samples and use them to test various materials. Okay. I feel like we haven't read something, guys. It probably tells us how to make all this sort of stuff around here. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Let me do some research, guys. Alrighty, guys. If I've read this right, we need to smelt some of this up. So this is what we crafted last episode, the essentia smeltery. So I think if we just put one of these in here, it gets smelted up. And now it's getting smelted, and we should end up with some stuff. And hopefully we can click on it with this file, and that will give us some. I'm not sure. Do we need to put more in here? No, okay, it just takes a while. It's very slow by the looks of it. Okay, well, that's horrendously slow. So we need to get Vitium, and we need to get Vinculum. Okay, let's just do these one at a time, otherwise I'll lose my brain and not be able to... let's just get a whole stack of these things for now. This is the life, guys. Trying to remember stuff. Alienus and Alchema. Okay, we can get both of those at the same time. Yes, and there was Alkena or something. There'll be another one. Alienus, Alchema. There we go. We got that. Now, I just want to see how much this makes. Give me a second, and it should be done. And here we go, guys. It should almost be done. Do we have it anywhere? What about now? Is there anywhere? I'm not seeing it, guys. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, guys, I think I figured this out now. This is just how long it's burning for. It takes this stuff out pretty much instantly. So if we do that, put 2 more in there, we should have Vinculum in one of these, and we should have the Vitium in another one of these. But it takes a while to distill this stuff, so I'm not sure how much we need to make each one. But I've stuck 10 of that stuff in, so maybe we'll be able to get it out with a file eventually. I'm going to put these all together. Hopefully one of these will have enough stuff in it eventually. I'm not sure how much makes how much, but it does say there's a bit of a loss, and it says in the book here, when we're trying to do this, that we need, it says Vitium times 10, so maybe we need to put a bit more in to see if we can get it into there. So let's put a bit more of this in. Just stack it in. You know what? Let's just freaking fill this thing up with this stuff and see what happens. So obviously one of these is full, but it's not finished. Maybe? Did we get, oh, we got some. There we go. We've got the vinculum. Okay, cool. So we just need to put some more of this stuff in. This will get smelted up, and hopefully one of these will have it in it eventually. Did we get another vinculum? Yeah, okay, we're getting a lot of vinculums. We got some of those, but we need the other one now. So once that's finally moved in there, once it's distilled, we should be able to get one of those as well. There we go. Okay, we've got those two. Got one of each of those. So we need to do the other ones now. Now these two Arcane Olympics will be holding those two now. And I don't know how much is in there because there's no inventory or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is place another two of those. You can stack them up as far as you want. And then we have the other stuff to put in here. So we can put the alienist stuff in here and the alchema one when that's ready. We'll just smelt this all up, guys. We've got heaps of this stuff. It doesn't matter. We are making a lot of particles and stuff though, so that's probably bad. Probably gonna get poisoned or something, guys. I'm not sure. But let's see if we can get all the files of that, and then we'll be able to finish this, which is part 1 of 2. But hopefully that should unlock some of this stuff. We want to get to the automation basically, so that we can have this sort of making all of the stuff into these jars that we made before. These jars here, put them on the ground, and they fill up with this stuff. And then we can use those jars automatically. That is the plan, because eventually we're going to make like an altar in the middle here. And yeah, you've got to do a bunch of stuff. I think we'll put our collection of jars and stuff over on this side, and then have the infusion altar over here, which yeah, sounds awesome. More infusion altars, but it's going to be great. So we should be able to get these files now. So if we look up here, which one did we get? We've got the Vitium. Nope, that must have... Oh, there we go. We got the alchema one, and then if we click on this one, did we get the other one? Okay, we've got all of those now, so that's fantastic. Open this up, complete this one. Now, oh, that's all done. Okay, cool. So there's no more to do on this, I don't believe. So is that done? Yeah, that's done. Okay. Right, we have not yet begun this research. We need to do this one as well, because this one, I'm guessing this is a faster smelter, and then this will unlock this one. Okay, so guys, I'm going to do this stuff off camera because it's, so here we need to do a theory of alchemy, so I'm going to go and do that. I'll do a bunch of this off camera. You should know how to do this stuff now. If not, you're going to have to do a lot of reading. Just read, read, read. It will help you out a lot. Okay guys, just a quick note. You may be wondering why I've brought my arcane workbench up here. Now, you might get to a point where you need a lot of viz, and currently I have 264 here, but down there I couldn't get enough. I only had 215. Now, I want to make the next step of this, so let's just chuck these all back in like that. I want to make the next type of furnace, which is made like this, and then 2 brass plates on either side. And now I can get it, but down there I couldn't get it because I didn't have enough viz. So you can move it around to different places in different, I think it's chunk based. So yeah, if you're struggling, move it around until you find some place that has a lot more viz. And now if we put it down here, you'll see only 172 down here. So yes, right, now we have that, let's carry on. Well guys, I am looking just fancy in my new goggles. These are great. Anyways guys, if we quickly take a look in the book here, what you need to do to get these fancy dancy goggles is discover the artifice. So I've already done this and I can't remember how I did it, but basically now I get to make these goggles are revealing, which help me see, let's just say, if we take some of this, oh actually I already got some of this stuff in my inventory, and let's just say we throw this in here, like a piece of this, that goes in there. And now, with these goggles, we can see what's in there. So we can see that it's one fishy thingy-majig. So that's fantastic. Now we can see that because we got these goggles on. And these also give a 5% viz discount. So that's awesome. I'm going to make it the rest of the gear. We're going to lose our flight, but we'll get a lot of Viz discounts. So if we look in here, when things, there's only 130 available right now. So if we were to craft something that needed more than 130 Viz, we'd get a 5% discount on whatever the Viz cost of something is. And the other pieces of armor, yeah, you can come up here, and I think we can just craft them. I think we can just craft them. They're not part of any of this. They should be in here somewhere. I'm not sure, but I'll have a look through, guys, and I'll try to find the rest of the clothing. We need to go up through this infernal furnace thing because we need to get this to this unlocks something in alchemy. It unlocks these up here. See, it says missing required research Arcane Bellows. And if we go back into here, Arcane Bellows is right there. So we need to research that. We also need to get this Infernal Furnace because in order to make some of the stuff around here, we need rare dirt. Now, if I just type that in, there's no crafting recipe or anything like that. Well, it's called rare something, isn't it? Where is it? It's right there. Rare earths. There we go. There's no crafting recipe. There's yeah, it goes in a few things, but there's no way to make it. So I'm not sure how to get it. But I did some research, and basically when you smelt stuff inside this Infernal Furnace, you have a chance of getting it to drop. So we're going to have to do that, guys. That is the plan now. So I'm going to work my way through here, get up to here, and do a few of these other things. I'm not going to show you everything, but I will try and get this Infernal Furnace set up, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, guys, in order to make this Infernal Furnace, we need to go to, it says visit a hellish place. So I've done the rest of these. Visit a hellish place. Now that could mean only one thing, and that is the nether. And we do not have the nether. We cannot go through a normal portal in this pack to get there. So what you're going to have to do, guys, is if you press tab and go into the first StoneBlock quest, down here, oops, let's click on the right place, is make some netherrack. So you just need 16 netherrack. This is repeatable, so if you lose this thing, you can do it again. So you can just do this whenever you want, and then you get this biome marker, which is hell. And I have that in my inventory right here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to dig through here. Let's put down some torches as we go. Let's dig away. I'm not going to make this too big, so actually we can just do that. Here's fine. Let's make some space here. We're going to set up this terraformer. Now, that is what you put your biome marker into to change the biome. So right now it says we're in a jungle, but this is going to change the biome to the nether. So all you got to do is, let's just put some torches down so we can see what we're doing. Let's put some power down here. Let's just put a few of these points down. Oh, I didn't bring my thingamajig. Let's switch these all to my network like that, and we can do that. It doesn't really matter actually. Let's just all do that. It'll be enough power just on that. I don't think it takes that much power. We only need to set this up once, and then we can pretty much be done with it. So what you need to do, guys, is get the terraformer, stick that down, stick it on there, and this is how you do it. Now you take this and it will tell you what else you need. So down here, we need a dehumidifier, we need a magic infuser, and a heater. So let's see if we can make that from our little crafting table here. Dehumidifier, there we go. Make one of those. Okay, let's make a couple of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Right, so we can make a dehumidifier, and there was a heater and a magic infuser, I think it said. So these are all from extra utilities too. And these are all going to need power, and they're all going to need antenna. I don't think the terraformer itself needs one. What are we going to do here? Yes, sorry, magic infuser. Infuser, was it called? This looks about right. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, we don't have that. Let's make 2 of those. And now we should have this. Very good. Now, we need to place all these down and get them running. So place each of these down, and the dehumidifier and the heater. And these all need these antennas on them. Wow, words. And also that's all going to need power. So, I mean, this is a waste, but let's just set one of these up and get some. Let's just run back over here to our little table because I know that we have all the cables in here, and we'll just run some of those. They're called conduits, aren't they? Let's item conduit, redstone conduit. Oh, I haven't put them in here. That's disappointing. Oh well, they'll be in here, guys. Conduit. Where are they? There we go, that'll do. Let's just grab those out. And we should put them in here to learn this while we're here. There we go, fantastic. Okay, so now we can power all of that stuff. But I think these take items, so if we go, let's just power all of these like this. No, I need to do that. That'll power that. And if we bring, I mean, this doesn't have to be pretty, guys. It doesn't have to be pretty at all. So we can just click that over there and place. How come I can't place that? That is very annoying. I mean, yeah, to be, oh, I could have just placed the damn thing here, couldn't I? I am stupid. You know what? I'm going to take it out because I'm annoyed by that. This is the most janky setup you'll ever see, guys. But if we just place that there, that should power all of these antennas. Okay, very good. Now I need to find out what these run off because I'm not sure. So if we go Magic Infuser, should be able to find out what these run on. So we click on that. If we right click on it, no. How do we find what this runs on? That's what I want to know. Okay, guys, so as we can see, this will run on lapis and magical wood. Okay, the easiest to get here is definitely lapis. So if we get a stack of lapis, that'll be fantastic. So we need lapis. We also need dehumidifier. You can click on this. No, let's go U for uses. And the terraformer here, so we'll do sand or cactus. Okay, so we need sand, and we need, what did I just say? Lapis. Sand and lapis. Holy lag, what is going on? We need sand, and a stack of that, and we need lapis, and then we need something for the heater, which I'm guessing is just like lava or something, or yeah, I'm not sure. So let's quickly go back in here and type in heater, and then we should be able to right click that and find out what it runs on. Lava, blaze rods, and blaze powder. Okay, let's just get a bunch of blaze powder. That'll be fantastic. We've got 10k of that, so I think we'll be all right. Okay, so this is the heater. We can shove that in there. We need to bring this down to, we need to increase the range to maybe like 4 blocks. There we go. And this will have the lapis in it, and this one will take the sand. Okay, there we go, guys. This should all be working now. Fantastic. And if we look up in the right hand corner, eventually that should turn to say hell or nether. I'm guessing it's just going to say hell because I think that's what the biome is officially called. Are we there we go, we're in hell, guys. And if we open the book up to here, it should work. Oh, because we're not standing right in it, because it's only if we stand right here for some reason. But that's all right, that's fine. We're visiting a hellish place. Come on, there we go. Complete, guys. Fantastic. Now we know how to make this thing. Holy heck, we need obsidian, iron bars, lava bucket, and nether brick. Oh, okay, so this is going to be a big thing. I'm going to do some reading and get this set up, guys, and see what we can do. Triple meat treat. I mean, chicken nuggets. Okay, I don't know why we need this, but I mean, maybe we'll make that. Who knows? Now we need to go over here and let's have a look. We need air, and we've done the observation for Golomancy, so that's fantastic. We can finish this up straight away. That's stage 1 of 2 anyway, isn't it? So this will probably just, we can just turn this off now. Leave this here. This is wasting power actually, but I mean, we've got so much, I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to leave that there. We'll probably get rid of that at a later stage if we get too laggy around here, but that's fine. Okay, guys, let's set that thing up and see if we can get that working. Alrighty, guys, we have it built up here. Now, if you want to know how to make this thing, you can look in the Thaumonomicon here and click here. And if you want, press play and it will run through it, and then just pause it at the stage that you're up to. So right now, if you wanted to start at the bottom, that's what it looks like. These are what you'll need to make it. And if you just keep clicking play, it will play through that like that. And there is a hole in the top there. So now that's what we're going to do. Also, if you read the next page, it'll say after we research this, it will tell you that adding that will make it work a lot better. So once I've done that, I'm going to, whoa, not throw my Nomicon at it. That is not what I wanted to do. So apparently, if we get our Salus Mundus and click on this, it should transform. This will look awesome. Okay, it doesn't look that awesome. It looks okay. But anyway, I think we put the bellows, if we get these arcane bellows and stick them right here. Yeah, let's get another one, because that will that'll make that work fantastic. So arcane bellows, there we go. We'll grab another one of those, because that'll make it work better, I believe. Wait, is there a spot on the back for one of these? Oh, there is. Okay, we want 3 of these. Let's get another one. Arcane bellows. There we go. Okay, so these things basically push air into it, which make it more efficient. And I'm guessing these are these little holes are what they're for. That's just my guess anyway, guys. So all you want to do is drop the stuff in that you want to smelt, and also it says in the book, if you put a chest here, it will spit the items into there. Otherwise, they just push them out on the floor. So this is reasonably slow, apparently. Put that in there. Oh, okay, it's not that slow. Okay, it pushed it out, but it should be going in the chest, maybe? No, it's all just sitting on top. Maybe we need to put this chest. Hopefully we get some other items here. I think we need to put the chest right in front of that hole there. So if we put the chest right here, I think... Oh, there we go. So that should be spitting the items into here now. Okay, so it doesn't look like we got any of the rare earth. So we're going to have to go and collect a lot of iron ore. I don't believe this is EMC-able. No. Okay, so let's just shoot all of that in there. So you get rare earths from stuff like that. Okay, and then it should just spit everything into this chest. And what we're looking for, guys, is rare earths. That's what we need for the next stage in alchemy over here. I think we need it to make this. Oh, we could do this. We've done enough observation. Very cool. So we can make an auxiliary slurry pump. Not really sure what that does, but if we did, I've discovered a way to make essentia smelting faster and more efficient. Auxiliary slurry pumps. Each auxiliary slurry pump placed on the side of a smelter acts as a secondary processor, outputting refined essentia to any alembics placed above it. Okay, cool. So that's really good. Basically, we're trying to get to the point where we have wireless distillation. So, sorry, wireless transformation into the little jars that we made earlier on. Basically, we'll have like a smelter over here and a bunch of jars all set up. And the jars will hold all of the different types of these, but in like gas form. So yeah, that'll be fantastic. Then we can use that for arcane crafting. That is what we're trying to get to today, guys. So if we look here, there's infusion crafting, and that's what we're going to do eventually. But we need to get everything going on this side, all the stuff, so that we don't have to set up a whole piping system, because the piping system, it's pretty bad. It's pretty lame, guys. Pretty lame indeed. Okay, so we got what we put in, and we got a few extra nuggets, but we did not get any of the rare earths. So we're gonna have to go to the mining dimension. In fact, I'm sure there's some sort of miner or something, isn't there? There'll be a mining type digital miner. There we go. Why don't we make one of these? I have not gone anywhere near this mod. This will be difficult. Alrighty, guys, we finally got the rare earths. There we go. You only have to get one, and then you can put it into the EMC machine and get them back out again. So yeah, that's a pain. Then that is done. We don't have to bother with that anymore. Okay, so what's awesome, guys, is I've set up this over here. We've punched a bit of a hole in the wall and extended it out, and we've got a bunch of jars up here. I'm going to decorate this a little bit nicer soon. I think we can get some like arcane block or something. I think it's called. Yeah, these things here, they look nice. Arcane stone bricks. So we might be able to start using a bit of these around the place as well. How do we craft them? It's just stone around any type of Viz crystal. So that's easy. And also that's EMC, so we can get a bunch of that. Very nice and easy. Anyways, guys, what we're going to do is I want to get these. These are like the beginning crystals. And right, we've got an essentia smeltery here. And on the side, we have these auxiliary pumps, which stop the flux right here. These, what do they do? These make it, wait. These make it faster? Oh, okay. Yeah, they make it faster, but we can also put other things on. Completely lost my train of thought, guys. We can put other things onto there. We can put these things here to stop the flux, but we also have a challenge in fundamentals here, I think, which is to let the flux build up. So I'm guessing there's going to be some sort of explosion eventually. So I'm not too bothered about letting flux into the area. Apparently you can check how much flux there is in the area. Flux is the bad stuff. That's what this gives off when you burn stuff. So anyway, let's put in this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And let's see. So there's one of those in there, there's one of those in there, and there's one of those in there. I need to get them out of here and into here, but I don't know how. I think there's like a machine that you can get that will automatically put them in here. Like I can get some pipes and pipe them in here right now, like very easily. Like I could just get this, we could place that there, and then we could just say this is the one here that we want pumping into there. I think we got to go into the top of these jars though, so maybe we'll have to go up to the top here and place it on this one like that. So now we should get air in there. Okay, good. I think you can only get one type of thing in each, so that's that. And then maybe we put the next one over here. Wait, is there any left in here? No. Okay, so we can pipe all this stuff around, but I don't want to do, oh, there's flux. You can see that going up into the air, so that's bad. It's bad, guys, it's bad. Let's do this and put that into this one right here. We don't want to lose that out there. So that should pump that into there. And now that it's in there, I think we can put the labels on these. Yes. Okay, very, very good. Right, so that'll make sure nothing else can ever go in those. But the problem is, I don't want these pipes going everywhere. I want this to go, and you can see it like flowing through the air and stuff. It's really cool. Hang on a second. Alrighty guys, I have finally done it. It is over here. So you need to research it before you can make the advanced essentia transport. And this needs to be unlocked by going through Arcane Infusion. You need to get this all researched as well before you can get anywhere near that on the alchemy. And you have to do a basic, lots of research in the table, and eventually that will open for you. Okay, fantastic. Now we can make these things. Let's just, well, we need to make 6, but there's not enough of this here, so we're gonna have to wait. But anyway, let's go put these down here and see what happens. So we've currently got this silly pipe nonsense going on. We don't want them. They're rubbish. Oh, there we go. Oh, terribly sorry, game. We just threw stuff everywhere. We're gonna put this on here like that, take that out, and take that silly pipe out over there as well. Okay, so what these should do now is empty that out automatically into these jars. You can get, this is an emptying one, you can get one that puts stuff in things as well, pulls stuff out of the jars. But hopefully we can make just another one of these so I can get this going. Yes, we can grab another one. Alrighty guys, figured it out. As you can see, it's going up to there now. Should fill this all up with what we've got left. Okay, fantastic. We had the wrong ones. I was using the emptying ones, which to me would empty this because you're putting it on here. But no, we want the filling one because it's filling the jars. Okay, so we need to get another couple of those. Hopefully we will have, we're going to have to get some more iron plates and brass plates, but we should be able to grab another one of these now. Okay, so I'm going to get some more of that stuff, and we should be able to get these two things chugging along. Then I'm going to stick one of each, we're going to stick a stack of each crystals in these things and get them all smelted up into all these different things. Also, I'm pretty sure we can stick stuff in here, like this one, maybe not that for instance, but we can stick things in here. And you see all those little signs above it. It will smelt down into 30 of the leave ones, 10 of the arrows and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? These little pictures down here. So I don't know what all the pictures correspond to one of these things in the mod. Like this one's air, this one's Ignis, but I can't remember them all. So the pictures are not really that handy at all. But anyways, guys, there we go. We've got this going wireless now, which is what I wanted the whole time. I didn't want to bother setting up a stupid system with pipes, and now we've got that. Okay, fantastic. Then we get this set up, and then we're going to have to start working on an Arcane Infusion altar, which we're going to put here, which should be able to pull from these glass jars here. Okay, cool. Alrighty guys, I thought I would bring you in because I've got quite a bit done here. Now these are all filled up with lots of different stuff. I think we've got every single one of them in here. We've got different amounts of different things in here. But anyway, these are a lot of the things that we've got here now. So we've got all of the essentia. I don't know if there's any more, but we're going to put a lot more jars around, but hopefully they can make it to here. Yeah, it looks like they're all within 16 blocks of this thing. So that's fantastic. Now, we need to come over here quickly and get some Salus Mundus, just one of these little guys. And this will help us to craft this. This is how you set it up, guys. If you want to figure it out, you have to go through the book and you have to get all this done here, and it will tell you how to make all these things. And again, press the play button, it'll show you how to set it all up. So that's how you do that. Now let's get the Salus Mundus and let's do this awesome thing. Here we go, here we go. I clicked on that, and there we go. This should transform into an altar, and it looks very, very awesome. Now you want to get your gauntlet. Where's my gauntlet gone? like I was saying, you want to get your gauntlet like you probably have made in, well, you would have made by now in the book here. And you can get that, and now that's spinning, and it's all set up. You just right-click on that. Okay, fantastic. We got all the pedestals around here, and I've made it into a cool little pattern. But before we can start infusing items, guys, we need to actually figure out an item that we want here, and we need to get to the recharge pedestal, which is, if we look in alchemy, no, wait, it's in oromancy. It is right here. So first of all, we have to do this. Now this one says, examine fire very closely. Now there'll be a few things like that that will sound kind of confusing in the book of what you have to do. But basically, what you have to do is light the ground on fire. We're going to have to take this armor off, I think. Because otherwise, we're just going to... But why can't I light myself on fire? This is disappointing. Maybe because that's glowstone. Let me hop up here and light some of this on fire instead. Let's see. There we go. Oh, okay. Yes. You have felt the touch of the flame. So now that we've done that, guys, we can look in here and it will say that we have done it. So we can complete this now. So that's very good. We've got all of this stuff made now. So that means we can move on to here and we have completed it. That's fantastic. Now we can move back into here and we can figure out how to make these boots. We've done all these. Jump a lot, swim a lot. Okay, we need to be in some water. Walk a lot, run a lot, jump a lot. I guess we have to go and do that. Theory, Arcane Infusion. Alright, so I'm going to have to do some more research before we can start making those boots. But also, guys, if we take a look in fundamentals here and we click on the flux, we have to... no, that is the wrong one, guys. I do not know what I'm talking about. Where is it? Oh, Golemancy, that's the one. We need to study an animated construct, which, if you really want to do this, guys, you just got to make an iron golem, and I'm going to let him walk around here because he's awesome. But we just need to study him. There we go. So we've done that now. So that's how you get that one there. And now we can complete this one as well. So there you go. Now we have discovered a new tab, and we can go through here and do a whole bunch of things if we really want to as well. So this looks like some really cool stuff. But we're going to let Mr. Golem walk around. And I'm going to get on now, guys, with these boots here. So I've got to swim a lot and get some Arcane Infusion theory. So I'm going to go through here and do some more research in here. Okay, guys, it is time to do some Arcane Fusion. It is time to make the Boots of the Traveler. So I've got everything together here. I've put some leather boots in the middle. We got the enchanted fabric. We need 100 volatus and 100 motors. So the instability is negligible. Wow, really struggled there, didn't I? We've got all this stuff and it's ready to go, but we still need more volatus and more motors. So I'm going to get a bunch more of that, smelt it up and into the jars, and then we'll be ready to go, guys. But basically what you want to do is get this stuff like evenly spread around these, as even as you possibly can on these little altars around here. And yeah, it should all come together. And then once you've got everything, you tap on the middle here with your gauntlet. But don't do that unless you have enough of this stuff, because you'll be very sad if you run out, because you're going to lose your items, things are going to break, and sometimes quite bad things can happen. So I'm going to get the rest of that stuff together. I've forgotten what it is already, guys. I've forgotten already. It's motus and volatus. Okay, so we want to get a lot more of that. And yes, let's get motus like this. We'll get 2 stacks of that. And volatus was the other one. Volatus. There we go. We'll get 2 stacks of that going as well. I just don't know why I did that. We'll smelt both of those up, get them into the jars, and then we'll be ready to go. So hopefully it can pull everything from there. Let's just do it in this one furnace so we don't waste any coal. Okay, guys, look, we have 197 of that, and we have 171 of that. Okay, so if we just check here quickly, it's the feather and the moving fast guy. That's the moving fast guy. Okay, fantastic. This should all be set up now, guys. Let's get our gauntlet on our hand, and let's whack this here. So now it should start pulling the stuff from over here. So as you can see, this is dropping. Fantastic. And then after that, it should start pulling this, and then it will start pulling the items off the pedestals. So hopefully this goes very well. It's a stable thing here, so that's all right. It's gonna have to pull all of that in. Let's see how long it's got to go. Okay, it's draining that. Now it'll start pulling in the other one from there. As you can see, fantastic. Okay, that's going good. And yeah, this is a very easy craft. It's one of the beginning ones, so it's stable. We're going to have to place some like zombie heads and candles around here to make this more stable. when we do other crafts. I'm not sure why the mob heads and the candles make it more stable, but that's just the way it is. Okay, we're going down to 0 now. Here we go. Then it's going to start pulling in the items now. Fantastic. That is looking awesome, guys. Take a screenshot quickly. And there we go. We've got our boots. Awesome. Let's go and grab those. Now these boots should allow us to basically, I think you get what do you call it? You can walk through water fast. Okay, does it feel that fast at all? Maybe we need to activate them or something. Oh, Vis charge. It's got no Vis in it. Okay, maybe we need to give it Vis, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, apparently it has feather falling and all sorts of things, so let's test out the feather falling. It might not have that without the Vis either. That's definitely not a high enough place to fall on. We need to go definitely higher than that. Let's jump off here. Oh, no, hang on. Let's get on here. Okay, let's give this a go. Oh, feather falling. It might have something to do with our other armor, though. So, I'm not really sure, guys, but we've made the Boots of the Traveler. So that is fantastic. We've got Arcane Infusion going, and it's looking awesome. Anyways, guys, that is all the time we have in this episode, but we got a lot done. We got the Arcane Infusion set up, and now we can start crafting some really cool things on here. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.